Hello, my name is Max, and this is the Four Swordsman Reviews Zombie Strike Longshot Nerf Blaster. Let's get over the details. This originally was released back in 2006 in a yellow colorway. As you can see there, that does not come with the gun, that's a recon barrel, but it comes in that yellow. There was a blue version that was released shortly afterwards, and then the crimson shot, which is super rare, and if you find one new or even for a good price, buy it, buy it, buy it. This version, which is very bare bones, and then there's the elite, not really elite, end strike long shot that comes in elite colors and comes with the front gun and the bipod. I could not find any in my nearest Target, and I was like, I'll just use this one. Anyways, and as I said, this is the bare bones version. Does not come with the front gun, does not come with the bipod. This is the bipod mount, which actually makes a very nice grip. Nice dual designing Hasbro. This nice stock and a 12 clip, and that's pretty much what it comes with. And because it has the sight and the barrel extension, it has a barrel extension receiver and an end strike rail on top to put any sights or big barrels or whatever you want to do with this thing you can put on. Another feature which is quite nice is that you can hold extra clip in the stock, and if you extend it, this thing will continue to stand up when I do this. Yeah. It's a telescoping stock that can hold an extra clip. Yay, any clip, which is nice if you do not have any vests and don't have the Super 18 vest, 18 dart clip vests on you and you're super tactical, which is it's a nice feature. Another nice feature is the ridiculously huge jam door. If I can demonstrate, give me a minute. The jam door is absolutely way larger than anything else I've ever seen, except maybe the crossbolt, because that thing's a jamming machine. But this is how you slide it. You do this, and you rack it back and forth, and because mine's modified, you're going to hear a horrible sound. Yikes. But yeah, that's pretty much all the major features of the blaster. It's clip system, you rack it back and forth. It does not have slam fire, which is very notable and kind of sad, but this is a very old blaster. Slam fire wasn't invented back then. I'm just going to stand it up like this to be more stable. But yes, should you buy this blaster? If you're going to modify it, buy it right now. If you're not, do not buy this. The reason why I say this is if you're going to modify it, and you know your stuff, you know that this thing has an old style air restrictor. The new air restrictors you should probably leave in because they honestly make the blasters more safe to dry fire, and they do not hurt any ranges because they're actually range extenders somehow. But this old style one limits how far this thing can shoot because this thing has the biggest plunger tube I've ever seen. So if you're modifying it, you should take out the air restrictor, take out all the locks if you don't want them. They're kind of optional. And if you really have, and if you have money and you know where to buy springs, put a new spring in this thing, and this thing's an absolute monster. But honestly, I would never buy this thing if I did not plan to modify it. This is why I need a better stand. But yes, I personally bought it. And if you have a screwdriver, something to remove this, something like, say, a crowbar or a claw hammer or something like this, or just do not put it on when you buy it. Just put like a screwdriver. You want to test the priming. You see, this priming bar does not come packaged with does not come installed on the long shot. You have to put it on. There's like this little bar here, and all the screwdrivers I have, which are electrician size and standard, fit in this and make it prime great. So if you want to test out the priming or shoot it a little bit without having to modify it first, do that, or just put this in, because it's a little hard to remove, but it's not impossible. But yes, if you're gonna modify it, I would wholeheartedly recommend this. Or you can get a Recon Mark II or a Retaliator if you like all the stock attachments and having all the clips, and the fact that the Recon Mark II in some versions or the early versions could not use anything besides bigger than a 12 clip, which is the most disappointing thing I've ever seen Hasbro do. Complete design fail. But yes, if you don't want to do any sanding or don't want to wait like 3 months to find the new Recon Mark II, yes, I would get this. It's smooth. It's bigger than the other blasters, which is nice because you can properly shoulder it and fire it nicely without having to do the top thing like you would do on a strong arm. wonderful. It has its barrel attachments and its sights, and honestly, it has a carry handle. It has a whatever whatever this hole is. I have no idea. I think you use it to attach it like to you somehow. Ugh. But yeah, I honestly really like this thing, and I think you would too if you modify things. If you don't, just go buy a Retaliator. Anyways, I'm Max, signing off. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever the hell you want, and bye.